Hi everyone, good morning. I am Jonathan Jefferson. Oh, first of all, I have to tell you, got a tooth knocked out, so I'm working on getting that fixed. So just ignore the space. Jonathan Jeffries, and I'll be your professor and guide as you traverse the world of, as I like to call it, the world of the unseen. So welcome to week one. Normally, I like to get my uh, a video announcement out on Monday, but I had a little technical issue yesterday, so that's why I'm doing this today. So, welcome to week one. Now, the big takeaway, if you've read my published announcement already, the big takeaway for this week is that microorganisms, that is, germs in lay parlance, are everywhere all the time. We say they are ubiquitous. And that's just a fancy word that means, well, everywhere all the time. So, in other words, you can find microorganisms in every nook and cranny, in every habitat, and on every continent on the planet. They inhabit ponds and rivers and even the deep ocean. They inhabit even the little pools of water that form in your backyard after a spring rain. They inhabit South American rainforests, the Siberian tundra, the hottest deserts of the Middle East, and yeah, even at the polar ice caps, you can find microorganisms. There are microorganisms that can survive space, oxygenless vacuum of space. And there are even microorganisms that can survive, well, you. In fact, experts say that outnumber microorganisms in and on your body outnumber tissue cells, human body tissue cells, by about 10 to 1. And that's pretty incredible. There are about 39 plus trillion microorganisms living in and on you, even as I speak. So, your objectives for this week is to appreciate the ubiquity of microorganisms, of course. You're going to learn about personal safety and hand washing procedures, which are especially critical when working with microorganisms and especially critical working as a nurse or in any other area of healthcare. You'll learn about various techniques to collect microorganisms in the environment. You'll learn about the microscope, of course. I mean, after all, this is microbiology. And the microscope is really quite a fascinating instrument. Its development goes back centuries, but it allows you to visualize rarely seen organisms on the planet. Some of the most fascinating, by the way. And you'll learn to perform a differential white blood cell count, white blood cell, WBC, and you'll learn that some microorganisms, some bacteria, are even larger than um, human blood cells. Okay, this next section I call housekeeping items. So the housekeeping items for this week, if you haven't already, order your microbiology equipment kit. You want to make this your first priority if you didn't do it yesterday. Go to your Halo course page. On the left-hand side, you'll see the vertical menu. Scroll down to class resources, and the first item that you will see, or rather the second item that you will see, is order your microbiology lab kit. It comes from Carolina Biological Supply. That's on the East Coast, by the way. I am also on the East Coast. So you want to order it right away. We start using them in the third week, but you want to order them right away because it may take a little bit of time for Carolina to get yours to you if you live in Arizona or you live on the West Coast. Let's see, left side of the menu also, your Hello course page. Scroll down to topic 1, T1 or topic 1 if you want to see the topic 1. It says T1. If you want to see topic 1, just hit the 3 horizontal bars at the top left corner. And that'll open up a new page. You'll find your assignments and activities for the week. Now, yesterday you should have made your post about what you know about microbiology, or if you know anything about microbiology. Okay, that was due yesterday. If you didn't get it done yesterday, don't worry about it. It's not worth any credit. Anyway, class introductions are due no later than tomorrow evening. All times are 11:59 p.m. Arizona time. I always say GCU time because I think there's 2 time zones in Arizona. So I always say GCU time. I'll start sounding like a broken record, but I just am required by the university to remind you of due dates and time. So you'll hear me say 11:59 p.m. GCU time all the time. So class introductions due tomorrow. Many of you have already posted, and I've tried to. Yesterday I was going through responding to most of them yesterday, and I'll get to yours if you got yours done late last night or this morning, sometime today. I'll get to yours as well. I like to respond to everybody just to let you know that I'm here and that I'm available for you. Okay, that introduction is due tomorrow evening, Wednesday, 11:59 p.m. That's September 10. Your first real discussion post, again, go to topic 1, um, scroll down to discussions, and you'll see DQ1. Just follow the prompt. The prompt will ask you to answer a question or describe something. Just follow the prompt. I always suggest to students to create your posts in like Microsoft Word or some other word processing program that you like. Do a spell check and a grammar check and also a word count. Not so much this week, but beginning next week, minimum substantive, we say substantive, where I come from, but the minimum word count is 150. So you want to make sure you're meeting that minimum count. Um, Again, that's not so critical this week because we're just getting started. But just be aware of that. So if you do your posts in a word processing program, you can also do a word count there. That is due no later than Friday, this coming Friday, September 12, 11:59 p.m. GCU time. Now you want to make sure you can connect. Connect. If you've not done a class like this before, Connect is McGraw-Hill's. That's our publisher. McGraw-Hill's platform, through which you will have access to all of your assignments, all of your simulations, as well as your midterm and final exam. So just be aware of that. To get to Connect, again, left side menu, vertical menu, go down to class resources. The first item there is Nestor's Microbiology. That's your textbook. You'll see a little blue link. Click on the link. That takes you to Connect. Enter your credentials, your GCU email. I think you have to make up a password, and then that will get you in. And then you'll be able to see topic 1 or week 1, and you click on that and opens up all the assignments. There are 7 simulations to do this week, so you want to get started on them right away if you haven't done them already. Do not wait until Sunday evening to start working on these because there's a lot this week and next week, especially. As far as simulations go, there's 7 this week, 5 next week. So you don't want to wait until the last minute to get those done. Also on that page, on the right side of the Connect page, you'll see a vertical menu. At the very top, you'll see Nestor's Microbiology, little blue link. Click that, and that'll open up your textbook. All right. Topic 1 is a microbial world. Oh, there's a pre-lab question assignment, labs 1 and 2. You want to make sure you do that and get that done. That is also due no later, and all of your simulations are due no later than Sunday evening, 11:59 p.m. That's September 14th. And el final, I need my paper. My 10th note here is pay particular attention to due dates on all of your assignments. Proper credit can only be given for complete and timely submissions. Contact me with questions or concerns as soon as possible. You can message me directly. It's 804-229-7993, or use your Halo inbox or message box, whichever term you like. Those are the two quickest ways to get a hold of me. You can also use GCU Campus email. I check it every day, but I may not get to you right away. However, if I'm in my office and you message me directly or message me through Halo, I'll usually respond within a couple of minutes, half an hour, something like that. By the way, I am on the East Coast, and some of you may also live on the East Coast as well. But just be aware if you're living in Arizona or west of there, in Arizona, I am 2 hours ahead of you. Okay, so just be aware of the time difference. I haven't updated my Connect page yet, but my office hours, again, these are Eastern time, 9:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. That's Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Wednesdays and Fridays are my flex time, so I'm in and out of the office. So just be aware of that. And of course, I work all the time anyway, but I work. I'm in and out on weekends as well. So don't hesitate to contact me on the weekends, and I will get to you as soon as I can. I did give you a link to a video by Professor Dave. I love Professor Dave. I think you will as well. It's just sort of a fun way to introduce science topics. It's called The Introduction to the Microbial World. The link is there. It's a YouTube video, and Professor Dave goes over some of the things that you are going to be introduced to and some of the things to look forward to as we go through the next 7 weeks together. So that's all I have for you at the moment. Yes. And I will talk to you soon. So have a very good week, and I look forward to reading your introductions.